Good afternoon. We are headed down to the Markham area because I hired a nutritionalist. Came very highly recommended by my doctor, and just so happened when I phoned my doctor to ask him who would you recommend, Carol was on the iPad looking for naturopaths and nutritionalists. I think it's Nutritionalist, and just so happened to be looking at the person who my doctor said. I'm like, yep, you sold me. I don't need to hear any more names. Just the fact that Carol just happened to be on that person's face. And then my doctor on the phone said, this person. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm going to be getting lots of good information. The one thing she can't do for me is order blood tests. I'll have to request my doctor to do that, and apparently she can go over my blood tests and stuff with me, but she can't order them. And I did ask her about the buoyant LDL and the dense LDL. I've been talking about this for a while with you guys. So when you go full carnivore, or if you don't eat anything with cholesterol in it, your body will make cholesterol. Your body makes HDL, your body makes LDL. And of course, if you all of a sudden start eating lots of meat, your LDL is going to go up. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I've been researching. So what's bad is you eating lots of stuff with cholesterol in it, plus lots of sugar. And that sugar damages the buoyant LDL and makes it dense LDL. So technically, there is a good LDL and a bad LDL. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but when you do a blood test here in Canada and they do all the analyzing and all that stuff, they only give you the count of your LDL, which isn't a good parameter to judge if you're compromised or not. So it is possible, if I can't get a blood clinic or whatever to do the count of those two different LDLs, then I might have to go to the United States and pay a clinic to do a blood test, to do a count, to find out if what I'm doing is good for my body. Apparently there are people out there, they went carnivore, and I saw a thumbnail saying carnivore gave me a stroke. So when you see that, you have to think about, was that person already compromised and all of a sudden they went full carnivore out of the blue and they got a stroke? Or were they already in line to have a stroke? You don't know. So you need to really know the backstory of these people on the internet. You have to know their history background, their health history background, and they've got to add that into the equation. Like, did that person eat a lot of sugar prior to? Were they already compromised, like I said? Then they went carnivore, then they had the stroke, whatever. I'm hoping that doesn't happen to me. But again, I've been tamping around with this for kind of 3.5 years, where I started the intermittent fasting. Then I tampered for the last 6 months with just eating meat and cheese and eggs and bacon and butter, off and on for the last umpteen months. When Carol and I went up to the cottage to blow the leaves off the property from my mom and do all that kind of stuff, we went to an all-day breakfast place in Bracebridge called Nick's Family Restaurant, and I kind of did an experiment there. That's my first breakfast experiment, where I just looked at the menu, looked for the thing that had the most meat products in it, and just asked them not to bring me anything else, no carbs and all that stuff, just to see how I'd feel after I ate it. And I was totally fine. I was satiated. I wasn't hungry for many hours after. And then we've gone out to dinner a few times, and I've done the same thing, just on our own. And now I've realized I could probably continue to do it here going forward. And of course, the video I'm releasing today Thursday afternoon at 3 o'clock in an hour. It's scheduled to go up. I went to this Stacked Pancake House and ordered pretty much all the meats they have on their menu except steak, and we'll see how that goes for me. Let's see how well it does on the channel. The first one did really good. It's like sitting at number 4 out of my last 10 videos that I've released. At the time, let's say the video's been up for 30 hours, it shows where all the other videos were at that 30-hour mark, and it's sitting at number 4. And there's a bunch of videos I thought would have done well, way better than me cooking a steak and eggs in my kitchen. So I'm pretty happy. Thank you very much, guys, for watching these videos. It will show your support for me doing this, and I've had a lot of comments on, don't do carnivore just 30 days. You got to do it for like 60 to 90 days. It's like, hey, we'll have to see how well that can go. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cooking videos. I definitely want to get Paul involved in this, not in carnivore, but to maybe get him to help me cook specific things. That'd be fun. Anyway, so let's get down, talk to the nutritionalist, and Paul, Marc-Andre, and I are going out to do a hike tonight, which is going to be awesome. Paul did phone me earlier and asked me if I wanted to go to dinner with him and Marc-Andre to Made in Mexico. And I'm like, I said I'd love to, but I don't think they have anything on the menu that I could eat that's not made with a bunch of other things. And to ask them to like make me a carne asada, like I don't know, I've never made it. I've eaten it a bunch of times, but I've never made it, so I don't know what else they add to it. So I got to be really careful with that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's get down to this nutritionalist, and then I got to get back up to Bradford, pick up my dry cleaning, go home, cook dinner, get all my stuff together, and then go to the hike. So let's go. Just finished up my meeting with my nutritionalist, and she gave me a bunch of vitamins and things I need to do. D3, K2, possibly probiotics, a couple other things just to make sure that I'm healthy. So that's what I'm going to add to my diet. I told her I'm only doing this for 30 days, and so she's looking forward to seeing how well I do in the 30 days. I think she was concerned about fiber and a few other things. So we'll see how it goes over the next 30 days. But again, my main goal is weight loss, no drinking, and then just overall better health. And I'm going to move to the probably Mediterranean diet, and then from there I'll probably add a few things back in that I enjoy. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some more research on the Mediterranean diet to find out like what everybody likes, what are all the main dishes and things, and if those are the things I like too, then fantastic. And if I get all my minerals, fiber, protein, fats, and everything from doing that diet, and maintain a 180 to 190 pound weight, then I'll be super happy. And if we can get my cholesterol to be perfect, my triglycerides were totally fine, which I was very happy to hear. Again, I talked to my doctor about it. I forgot that part of the information, but she has my records now, and so she told me that your triglycerides are fine. My LDL is high, HDL is low. Got to fix that, and keep moving on. Eat healthy is the main name of the game. Well, I was going to go to the vitamin store that she recommended and get the things I needed to get, but I'm running out of time, It's going to take me 59 minutes to get home from here. It says I'm going to be home at 5:20. I'll only have enough time to cook my dinner tonight and then meet up with Paul and Marc-Andre for our hike. So thank you very much for hanging out with me. I look forward to the end of this month and giving you guys all the results of what I'm doing, and hope it's for the better. Definitely, I'm hoping that it's not for the worst, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for all your support, and I wish you all the best. See you in the next video. Bye.